Zoo Berlin. Hello, welcome to the Life in Germany channel. The Berlin Zoological Garden is the oldest and most visited zoo in Germany and one half the most species rich in the world, with over 19,500 animals from around 1,000 species, including the only giant pandas in Germany since 2017. It opened on August 1, 1844, and in addition to the adjacent aquarium offers walk-through enclosures and a petting zoo. It opened on August 1, 1844, and in addition to the adjacent aquarium offers walk-through enclosures and a petting zoo. Arriving by public transport is recommended, as the zoo does not have its own parking facilities. Key facts and features. Type of facility. It is the oldest zoo in Germany and the most species-rich in the world. Animal population. Home to over 19,500 animals from around 1,000 species. Special animals. Since 2017, giant pandas have been found exclusively at the Berlin Zoo in Germany. Aquarium. An attached aquarium offers insights into the underwater world. Opening hours and prices. The zoo is open 365 days a year. Opening hours and prices vary seasonally and can be found on the official website. History and background. Foundation. It was opened on August 1, 1844 on the initiative of naturalists such as Alexander von Humboldt and Martin Lichtenstein. Development. The zoo was heavily damaged during World War II. Fame. The birth of polar bear Canute in 2006 and the subsequent birth of the panda twins Paul and Pitt in 2019 made the zoo famous worldwide. Getting there and location. Location. The zoo is centrally located in the heart of Berlin City West. Getting there. Public transportation is recommended. Parking. There are no dedicated visitor parking spaces, but paid public parking is available in the surrounding area. In other words, the Berlin Zoological Garden is the oldest existing zoo in Germany and one of the most species-rich zoos in the world. It is located in the Tiergarten district of Berlin, bordering Charlottenburg. The zoological garden covers an area of 33 hectares and is home to around 20,000 animals from approximately 1,000 species. With its adjoining aquarium, the zoo is one of Berlin's most visited attractions. With around 3 million visitors a year, it is the most visited zoo in Europe. The zoo gives its name to the Zoologischer Garten train station, which is located on Hardenberg Platz opposite the zoo administration building and the Lohentor Gate. The square. The zoo gives its name to the Zoologischer Garten train station, which is located on Hardenberg Platz opposite the zoo administration building and the Lohentor Gate. The square was created in 1958 when the section of Joachimsthaler Strasse between Herzali and Hardenberg Strasse was renamed Hardenberg Platz and converted into a square. It is named like Hardenberg Strasse after the Prussian statesman Karl August von Hardenberg. In the 1980s and especially before Berlin's 750th anniversary in 1987, the square underwent a transformation. The subway exits on Hardenberg Strasse and the BVG sales pavilion on the central island were built over with gray granite buildings, and the bus bays were completely redesigned in the style of a small bus station. For decades, the high-rise building at the corner of Budapester Strasse housed the Café Humbucker, where the tradition of 5 o'clock tea was maintained. However, it had to close due to insolvency. The high-rise building is now known as the Humbucker House. The Normal clock at the corner of Hardenbergstrasse was and remains a meeting place for dates for over a century. Advance copies of Berlin Sunday newspapers were sold here early Saturday evening, which was important for apartment seekers because of the apartment listings that appeared on Sundays at the time. At Hardenbergplatz, the adventure of the big city begins for the main character of the musical Linny One, who comes from the provinces after disembarking the train. After the completion of the subway station on Line 9 in 1961 until its redesign in 1987, the Berlin-based company Ofram erected a 15-meter-high floodlight on the square. It was equipped with the latest, brightest lamps from its own production. At Zoo Station until the city's anniversary in 1987, a platform ticket costing 1 Deutsche Mark was required to be paid to the Deutsche Reichsbahn, which operated the so-called interzone trains to enter the platforms and accompany passengers. Im Gebäude Hardenbergplatz 8 befinden sich der Sitz und die Verwaltung des Zoologischen Gartens wegen des Lohnter des Zoos des Zoom 750. Stadtjubiläum im Jahr 1987 nach Alten Vorlagen wieder errichtet und im Sommer 2016 mit neuem Kassenprogramm gestaltet wurde. Seitdem liegt der Eigentliche jenseits des Tors und ermöglicht Besuchern ohne Eintrittskarte einen Blick in das Nachbarn-Hedge. The square is one of the central points for the city's public transport system. The main BVG bus lines, such as the popular tourist lines 100 and 200 as well as night lines, begin and depart from the 6 bus stops. The Zoologischer Garten subway station is located beneath the square. Lines U2 and U9 run here. Lines S3, S5, S7, and S9 currently run in the S-Bahn area of the above-ground long-distance and S-Bahn station. Since the opening of Berlin Hauptbahnhof in 2006, only regional train lines, in addition to the ICE 10 and the NJ, have stopped in the long-distance area of the station. In addition, a taxi stand and parking bays for private vehicles are located on the square. On the side of the station facing away from Hardenbergplatz on Jebenstrasse is the Museum of Photography, housing the Helmut Newton collection. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss the next video.